Many of you are asking, what is the time commitment for the Blissology project? And there's a spectrum. But what I want to say is that we have 5 commitments. I made a little chart, and just to help myself even work this out. 5 commitments: yoga, meditation, nature appreciation, food awareness, and gratitude. And then we have a time to journal, either in the book that's provided or on Teachable, and that's completely optional. So let's do some math. The yoga itself is 30 to 45 minutes. The meditation is is basically around 10 minutes. Nature appreciation, which again is just taking 10 minutes, is what we're asking for as a minimum, to go outside in nature with no phone and no talking, and just to be quiet and absorb something beautiful in nature. And even if you needed to do it from your apartment, to just look up at the sky, to just take time without talking. That's the key thing: no talking, people. That is going to be 10 minutes. Food awareness, I put down as 0, because this is not going to increase the amount of commitment you have. You already have to eat every day. What we're asking you to do is to eat food that's higher on the prana meter, high prana food. And lastly, we have gratitude. Gratitude is amazing. We're asking you to do 2 minutes of gratitude every day. So if you do the full enchilada, 45 minutes of yoga, 10 minutes meditation, 10 minutes nature appreciation, 0 minutes for food awareness, 2 minutes of gratitude, that equals 67 minutes. Now, if you want to go to the other end of the spectrum, if you are time pressed, we'll put down 0 minutes for yoga. If you don't do the yoga program, I know some of you said you have injuries, stuff like this, that's okay, but I want you to commit 10 minutes at least to meditation, 10 minutes for nature appreciation, 0 minutes for food again, and I think you understand why I'm saying 0, and gratitude. The math on that is 22 minutes. So we have anywhere between 22 and 67 minutes for the actual programming per day. And I think you have this time if you just spend less time on social media alone. Now there is a middle ground here. There's shorter routines, options to do shorter routines. So let's say you did 30 minutes per day of yoga, 10 minutes of meditation, 10 minutes nature appreciation, 2 minutes of gratitude is 52 minutes. The shorter meditations we will have up the second week of the program. I just want you to try the longer ones for the first week and just see if you can commit to that. Now, there is a journaling element which will change the math slightly. The journaling element is completely optional. You don't have to write one thing for the 28-day program for the 4 weeks ever, but we'd love you to. And if you spend 0 minutes, then obviously that's okay with us. But a nice kind of realistic kind of just sticking one foot in the pool commitment is 20 minutes per day for the journaling. And again, you can do this on our amazing new Blissology workbook, or you can do it on Teachable if you want to share your comments with others and get feedback. And I would say on the upper end, plan for about 45 to 50 minutes of journaling. Okay, so if you want to add the journaling element to it, with no journaling, again, the time commitments were anywhere between 22 and 67 minutes. If you want to add the journaling to it, then you can, if you're a super keener, and I hope many of you are, that's 2 hours per day. If you are doing no journaling and you're still at 22 minutes and minimum commitment, or 67 minutes. If you do the 20 minutes of journaling, then you can do the math. Let's say you do the full program and 22 minutes of journaling, then you're in for just a little bit less than an hour and a half commitment every day. You got the time for this. Let's commit to bliss. Let's really make happiness a habit. Let's let go of all the conditioning that we can only be happy when we get the approval of others. What the Blissology project is about is tuning into our wise guide inside, to a place inside of ourselves that is happy for no good reason, and doing the things in our life that amplify our connection to that place and not cancel it out through negative waves. All right. I hope that answers your question about time commitment.